Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people?
Well, today's the day I'm going to relax. I'm not going to come in front of the camera because my mind mentally is not ready. And dealing with people as far as this world and society and stuff, and talking to guys who basically telling me, they want to meet me, and then when I tell them no, and I'm a nigger, and what the fuck is that supposed to mean, which just clicked me up again. I just find it so amazing. And then the girls like us, we get murdered and shit, and everybody sits around and, oh, they need to not trick them, and they got what they deserve, and, you know, uh, I'm just so over it. And, me, myself, I'm not perfect, and I've been trying to work on myself so much because all these thoughts and all these visions of different things I keep seeing go through my head and stuff, and it's really mentally fucking with me, and it bothers me. It's not funny, but you know. So I was like, well, let me go into straight society and see what they do. Since the transgender people seem to be so fucked up, let me see what straight society do. Check this out. Men who cry like a baby in court. Mm-mm-mm. And this is the world we live in. Now, accused of killing his own mother. Interesting.
Friends and family gathered to remember a mother police say was killed by her own son. Deidre Jefferson, a beloved member of the Alief ISD School Board, was stabbed to death at her home on Friday. Just hours ago, a candlelight vigil was held in her honor, right there in the parking lot of the Alief Administration Building in the 4000 block of Cook Road.
Police say Deirdre's son, Blake Jefferson, brutally stabbed and killed his mom inside their Alief home early Thursday morning.
I didn't mean to kill Oscar. I really didn't. I didn't mean to hurt him.
Dylan Shoemaker walked into a state Supreme Courtroom pleading his case, telling his victim's mother and the court he's remorseful for what he did. Shoemaker was sentenced Friday for beating 23-month-old Austin Smith last March. Before the sentence was handed down, Shoemaker and his defense attorney fought for the minimum sentence, 15 years to life.
I can't take back what was done. I wish I could. I would give my life for Austin. I loved him a lot.
Austin Smith was completely defenseless. That's a given. But there were other dynamics at work there, including my client's inability to either control his anger or frustration and his inexperience in babysitting.
Based on his short life now, what is to say he won't do this again?
Well, we don't know that. I think it's completely unlikely. It was a situational, circumstantial thing.
In Judge M. William Bowler's last words to Shoemaker, he told the now 17-year-old that in his short life he's caused so much despair to so many people. Bowler said he listened intently to Shoemaker's testimony during trial and called him a manipulator who minimizes his actions.
The record will show that you admitted on July 23rd, 2013, in a phone call to your mother from the holding center, you stated, and I got a quote from the court reporter, "I am a 16-year-old blonde. Probably all I have to do is cry in front of the jury, and they're going to feel sorry for me." End quote.
Afterwards, Shoemaker was sentenced to 25 years to life behind bars.
Transgenders have a mental disorder? They don't look trans to me.
It's a terrible thing, but I wasn't the only one in this situation.
For the first time ever, accused cop killer Ashford Thompson breaks down in the courtroom. With tears streaming down his face, he told the judge he's frustrated with the legal process.
I still don't have copies of the things that I've asked for. I don't have a copy of anything. I don't even know what the prosecutor's going to use against me.
How are your statements?
Thompson is accused of shooting to death Twinsburg police officer Josh McTarian in July 2008. Wednesday afternoon, McTarian's widow Holly sat in court as Thompson told a Summit County judge he's having a tough time in jail. He complained that he's not receiving his mail, that he's constantly being harassed.
How can these people just do anything they want? They don't even follow their command the right way. I've been harassed around how long. I'm trying to hold it in just to get this over with.
Thompson has been through a number of lawyers. His current attorney, Kerry O'Brien, told the judge he's planning on filing an additional 40 motions. The judge agreed to give him 1 more week to prepare. Faced with the death penalty, an exasperated Thompson told the judge he worried about getting a fair trial.
Your Honor, just execute me there because I can't get any kind of justice. I'm tired. I'm at the end of my rope. What can I do?
In Summit County, Elisa Amigo, Fox 8 News.
Wow.
Mr. Holcroft,
Accused killer, a serial rapist. And trans people are what? Okay. They don't look trans. I guess people in straight society's not getting these memos. Okay.
Mr. Holcroft, this jury finds you guilty of the various counts. You will be remanded to the custody of the Oklahoma County Sheriff for formal sentencing set January 21st, 2016 at 10 o'clock a.m. All right, you have a seat.
What's his story? But trans people have mental disorders and they deserve to die. Amazing. It's funny how a hypocrite world we live in. Things change.
I'm ready to stay high, in fact.
Accused of burning his 14-year-old brother alive.
Charged the individual that he found over for general session for racial.
The burn pattern that goes from underneath that child towards the door of the bedroom, that is qualified likely something, it's a significant burn pattern as he described it. It could have been alcohol, it could have been something else that gets consumed by the fire, but a significant burn pattern shows that there is something set significant and intentional. And at that point, to start a fire in that room is needed, to walk away, not trying to escape from that fire, and immediately starting another fire in the living room. And then they claim it's an accident, that it got out of control. That's an extreme recklessness, and that's intent. That's maliciousness. That's a definition of malice. And as you walk away from the fire that you just lit in another room with a small baby, walk into the front room, light that fire, and then leave the residence standing outside watching it burn, till it becomes too much to go back to. That's malice. And so malice is here in both counts, because all that murder requires is malice of forethought and fascination required to watch that burn, knowing that that child was in there that was going to die, and not calling 911, not saving that child when he could have, and not having started the fires in the first place. He has to take responsibility. And so there's much more here than probable cause. So I ask the court to find probable cause on both charges in this case. All right.
So my message is to you, straight society, before you come into the transgender community and tell us how we're messed up in the head and we're mentally ill, clean your own house. Because I feel as though you seem to look at us a certain type of way. You look for us as far as being a downfall and the thing of so many jokes and stuff. And right in your own backyard, you're killing each other. You're fucking even killing your mother and your fucking babies and everything. And yet and still we're supposed to be the ones who are mentally ill. We're so deranged. We're crazy and stuff like that. Something is wrong with us. And the simple fact of the matter is that you cry like a baby when it comes down to what you did and stuff. To be a trans woman means you stand in your truth, and we go against so many different odds and stuff, and even the men that we lay in the bed with us, so they come and support us, and even many of them, as far as in our own gay community, point us out to people to even get us killed. Anyway, like I said before, clean your own backyard before you come for ours. And I will let y'all love you, and I want to thank you for watching. Catch the rave.